Hey guys, we have a 2010 Lexus. The engine is locked up, so we're gonna put this engine in there. Just want to give you guys some pointers what you need to do, Mario. So I just want to give the viewers some pointers, what they need to do. 2010 Lexus
ES 350, I believe.
ES 350. So what we took off so far, Mario?
Right now we're just working on the exhaust. I have the coolant draining from this nice little convenient drain plug here that they put. So if you need to drain the coolant, you do it from here. You don't have to take the hose off and get it everywhere.
So you guys see, not to make a mess. Look how clean we are working here,
so
and this is how we want to keep it. All the stuff that he's taking off, he's putting it in the trunk and keeping everything nice, clean, and
put them in bags so that way. Put them in these little sandwich bags and we label them. Like that one came for the bottom cover, the bottom cover. And,
you see? So you don't have to miss bolts and stuff like that.
Yeah, so right now I'm just working on taking the exhaust off. There's a few bolts here, it's two here, and then two more here, so about 6 bolts in total. And then you just take that out and then we'll start working back on the top.
So guys, once we take out a few other stuff, we'll bring you guys back. If you guys have any questions, let us know, and maybe we can give you some pointers.
Or even any tips, that you can give us.
Hey, vice versa. You guys probably have easier way of doing this stuff, but hey, we're getting it done. All right, a few minutes later. So where we at now, Mario?
So right now, as you can see, we took our bolts off for the exhaust. We took that out the way. Then after that, there's a bracket that goes right there. That. This little bracket here and stuff. And once you remove those, you can get to the flywheel bolts. That goes to the torque converter.
And any of the bolts for the exhaust broke or not?
No, I sprayed them down with a little bit of PB Blaster before I took them out, so that way.
So we got lucky.
Yeah. So while I'm down here, I went ahead and took out all my transmission bolts. Took my exhaust off, took the motor mount bolts, removed my transmission cooler lines.
Guys, and we have some expensive tools here that you can use to clog the lines.
So
look there. These, if you guys want to order these, let us know. They are called bolted lines.
And then after that, there's this axle here that I'm working on now. As you can see, it has 2 bolts. There's one here, and then there's another one up here that's hard to get to, so you have to remove the axle. But before you remove the axle, you have to remove this clip here. You just use a long with needle nose pliers. You can get it. Once you take that out, it pops right out. And then come here. Took the bolts out from there, so that way we just pop this out. Pop our knuckle out, and then just slide the shaft right out. We can get our bolt.
Take out the axle.
Take out the axle, and that's it.
All right, so you guys see, step by step. We'll bring you back in about 30 minutes. Yeah. All right, guys. After we took out that right axle, what else did we do, Mario?
Okay, so then after that, we took our radiator out. Oh, sorry.
Okay, the
radiator. Condenser, everything. This one is kind of messy, so.
Oh wow! Did they put a stop leak in it?
Yeah, I believe that's what they did, and it didn't work, obviously. So.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so the radiator, fan, condenser all come out together.
Is that radiator any good, Mario?
No, it's no good.
It's no good. Okay.
So after that.
So that's probably what messed that motor up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It overheated.
Yeah, the good thing with this engine is you don't have to take off too much. You can leave the alternator, you can leave the compressor, the power steering, you can leave the wiring harness, everything. Toyota made it easy. So the only thing we got to do is just disconnect the harness here from our transmission, and we're ready to take it out.
All right, guys, you guys.
Pretty quick that was. So
yeah, you guys see in the process.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
All right, I'll bring you back shortly. All right, guys, so tell me what we got, Mario.
So we're back now, so let me show you a couple things. There's some lines back here, vacuum lines, and you got your heater lines here. So you need to disconnect those.
So guys, make sure you don't forget the vacuum lines and the heater hoses.
And your fuel line.
And the fuel line.
This is your fuel line that plugs in there. Just quick connect, push, and pull. Push in, push, and pull out.
Oh, okay.
So we got that. One trick though, where this motor mount is, there's two bolts behind this motor mount. It goes in like this. So you see those two bolts, transmission bolts down here?
Let me go on this side so you guys can see better. Which one was it?
Those two there.
Oh yeah, I see
So
it.
what I have to do is take this out, remove those two bolts, and I'm gonna put this back in, and that's gonna hold my transmission up.
Oh, so you guys see what's going on? Just so Mario's gonna leave the transmission in there. He's gonna bolt it up, and as soon as he's taking this engine out, we'll bring you guys right back.
That's it.
All right, talk to me, Mario.
So we're back. So you can see we almost got it out now. So I mean, pretty much you just need to make sure that put our mounts back to hold it right there.
Okay, so you guys see Mario put back the mount to hold the transmission, and now he's making sure everything is clear, and he's lifting the engine up by the jaw.
Trying to fight with this thing a little bit.
So for this part, make sure you get two guys that want to just make sure nothing is getting caught up, and the other one to lift it up.
So we have to take the lift shock so we can lift it all the way up. We get a little bit extra room.
Oh yeah, guys, there might not be enough room to lift the jack. So what Mario did, he disconnected the hood shocks right here. Let's see.
No. This.
So you fight with it a little bit.
There's got one line over there.
Oh, there's a line still connected.
You can get it now even easier now. So
Okay.
Oh.
Dale, Mario, más, more.
So there's a line still connected. So Mario said can get it easily like this. Oh, the power steering.
line, yeah. So
Line.
we're just gonna disconnect it. And voila.
And that's it, guys.
That's it.
Yeah.
Got it done before lunchtime.
You see? You see, it's not that hard, right?
I loosened it, so
Uh-huh.
now we get it out.
All right.
We'll show y'all the happy ending.
This is what Mario calls a happy ending, huh?
Come on.
So you see Mario, that's that there. Remove the jar and take it out. So it's out, guys. So now most of the stuff from this engine is gonna be transferred to this engine right here, and then we put it back in. We'll bring you guys back shortly. All right, guys. So Mario will let you guys know what we are doing now. What are we doing here, Mario?
So right now we're just swapping over some parts right now. I gotta swap the wiring harness. So I gotta remove the intake and swap that.
Oh, the intakes are different?
No. Just to get the wiring harness off. because
Oh,
it's
okay,
They
okay.
cut this one, so
Oh, so they created more work for us guys by cutting the harness. So now we have to remove the whole harness and put it.
and of course they weren't gonna give us the catalytic converter, so
Oh,
we gotta put switch those over.
so you guys see we had to put the cats that we took out from the car. We had to put the catalytic converters on this. Oh, this is the one that we took out of the
Yeah,
car, right?
this is the old
So
one.
we're gonna have to put these cats over here.
These cats, the alternator, AC compressor, power steering pump, and the wiring harness, and that's pretty much it.
And whatever new parts they have, we're gonna use, like this hose and stuff like that. We could probably use it back. Hold on, it's still strong. All right, as you guys see the process, I hope you guys are enjoying the process. It's a lot of work.
Real soon, so.
Yep, you guys heard. We're putting this bad boy back real soon. All right, so Mario, this bad boy going in.
Yeah, we're back now, so we're gonna transfer all over our parts. Switched over the wiring harness, catalytic converter, we put our alternator, AC compressor. So we got everything all, ready to drop in. We got on the rear, we got our transmission, and underneath the transmission we got a jack stand, so that way we can manipulate the transmission up or down, if we need to, adjust it.
To make the job easier. Yes, guys. So you guys see, to make the job easier, Mario can send up or down the transmission. That just helps to align the engine, right, Mario?
Yeah, and one thing too, watch out for the sensor taking it in and out. I think it's best to unplug it to give it a little bit more room, because taking the old one out, I did actually break that because it was so tight.
It was so tight in the space.
So I figured if I unplug it, I have a little bit more space.
Exactly. So you guys be very careful with that sensor.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, pretty straightforward job, not too bad. So drop it in and let you see once you get it in.
All right. All right. So Mario, this bad boy going in?
Yeah, we're back now. So we're gonna transferred all over our parts. Switched over the wiring harness, catalytic converter, we put our alternator, AC compressor. So we got everything all, ready to drop in. We got on the rear, we got our transmission, and underneath the transmission we got a jack stand, so that way we can manipulate the transmission up or down, if we need to, adjust it.
To make the job easier. Yes, guys. So you guys see, to make the job easier, Mario can send up or down the transmission. That just helps to align the engine, right, Mario?
Yeah, and one thing too, watch out for the sensor taking it in and out. I think it's best to unplug it to give it a little bit more room, because taking the old one out, I did actually break that because it was so tight.
It was so tight in the space.
So I figured if I unplug it, I have a little bit more space.
Exactly. So you guys be very careful with that sensor.
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, pretty straightforward job, not too bad. So drop it in and let you see once you get it in.
All right. All right. So what stage we at now, Mario?
So we're about to drop her in and show you guys the process and show you how it's done. Got everything, got our engine where it need to be, so we're just gonna slowly.
So you line it up properly, then you go down slowly.
Go down just slow. Nice and easy.
Just check, make sure nowhere is hidden, especially remember you guys that sensor we was talking about.
And one other thing too, there's a motor mount bracket that goes here. This bracket. It's a good idea to take it off because
you gain a lot of room, right?
Yeah, exactly. Taking it in and out. So make sure you take that.
All right, you guys see that, right?
Alright, so clear there. Keep going down.
Just take your time with it. Make sure nothing is not hooking up or nothing like that. Just follow the process.
Here, she's good. Still good. Nothing hidden.
Make sure no wires, no hoses, no nothing. It's not hidden. Easy. Guys, remember safety first, so make sure you don't go under the arm, the jack. You see there.
Come check on this side. Make sure everything is clear. We're not getting no wires pinched in there. Our harness.
So you guys see right where the flywheel goes into the tranny, you make sure none of your wires are pinched or nothing like that.
So then we almost lined up here, so we're gonna go ahead and try to get a bolt in there.
That will just help with the lining up process. See, you get one of those and you see why you label it? So this way you have it right there.
Where those four that came on top.
Yep. So he's not hunting for bolts. The bolts are right there.
You gotta
Wiggle it. Okay, make sure you wiggle with it.
make sure your dial pins are also lined up too.
Yes, guys, this engine has 2 dial pin. So you guys make sure that's lined up. And make sure when you take off the old engine, that it doesn't stay in the tranny,
Yeah.
because that can become a bummer. Yeah.
You put it in and then you realize
Sure.
you still got
This one should have some, right? This is the old engine, guys. So the dial pins. Does this one? Oh,
here.
look, you guys see that right there and that right there. But sometimes when you're taking the engine out, it gets stuck in the tranny and you don't realize it. Then you try to put this engine in and it becomes a nightmare. You got to pull it all out again.
Lined up, so we just need to kind of just try to
See this? He's wiggling it because it's mostly lined up. Trying to look. See? Sliding it right in. Look at that. That's what we call like butter.
Yep, so I mean, it's not too hard to put everything back together and then
We'll bring you guys back.
bring it back.
All right, where we at with this bad boy, Mario?
So we here, we got our engine in, we got everything bolted up. See, we got our
Oh, so you guys remember the bracket Mario was talking about to gain access to the flywheel bolts? Yep. And Mario C got the exhaust back on, the axle back on. This is a little clip, the clip he was talking about,
Yeah.
to pop it in.
to release the axle.
Uh-huh.
So we just got a couple more things underneath here. Got to plug in these O2 sensors.
Hey guys, so this bad boy is coming along.
Yeah.
Plug in the O2 sensors, tighten up the exhaust, put in the radiator.
And we'll fire up and let
And
y'all.
we're gonna fire this thing up. We'll bring you guys along while we're firing it up. So you guys can see the finished product. All right, guys, it's time for the truth. Go ahead, Mario, do your thing, boy. Mario's gonna fire this bad boy up. All right, that is good news. Look at this. He is running. A little bit of smoke, but hey, all of that will burn off. But this is the most important part. Well, eventually we're gonna need a motor mount. The motor mount is broken, but at least the engine started. Now what we have to do, let it run, let it heat up, check all the fluids, and take it from there. What do you say, Mario?
Yep.
Yep. You see, we got Mario getting it finished up. He's gonna drive it and stuff before he delivers it. All right, so if you guys have any comments, question, criticism, just leave it in the comments below. We are